Hi, I'm Gerald Wessels, and I want to welcome you to my real estate channel where I give you helpful hints on how to buy and sell real estate. Now let's suppose that you put anything for sale, and for this illustration I'll just use a house. You put your house for sale and it goes under contract quickly. Well, the typical person is going to say, well, my goodness, the reason it sold too quickly or went under contract too quickly is because I'm trying to sell it too cheap. But I want to suggest to you today that there might be two reasons. One, you may have put it on the market too cheap. But the second reason might be that you had done an excellent job of marketing that house. So the second that it was put on the market, it went under contract quickly. Now, most everybody that I talk to is interested in selling their house quickly, but they also want to get the most money possible. I want to suggest to you a way of selling your house, a way of putting your house on the market that I call the Great Grand Opening. We're going to do a whole bunch of things to make sure that we have maximum exposure concerning your house when we put it on the market. So I'm going to talk to you about this marketing plan. Stick with me, I'm going to hit a bunch of things real quick. So let's talk about the plan. On Sunday, I make sure that everything has been done that the homeowner said that they were going to do in getting the house ready to be on the market. Now, I want to suggest to you that possibly you might look at two other videos that I have made in this area. I have done a video called 7 Steps to Better Curb Appeal and also Getting the Price for Your Home. I'll put the links down below. But on Sunday, it's sort of the day that the home seller says to me, hey, my house is ready to go. Gerald, it's all yours. And then on Monday, that's the day that I go and I look and make sure that all the contracts are in place. For instance, does your house need a lead-based paint disclosure? If that's the case, we want it done and signed and ready to go for this listing. Then on Tuesday, it's sort of what I call media day. By media day, I make sure that all the media that's going to advertise your house. Now, let me just tell you, if the homeowner wants me to print up a little brochure and put it out front, hey, we'll do it. But the thing that most likely is going to sell your house is the media we do to present that house online. So we're going to be talking about things like professional pictures, the walkthrough video, the 4-point video. It's a concept that I came up where I make a video about the 4 or 5 things about your house that's special that should sell your house. And then a grand video. Grand video, in my definition, means a video that's done professionally that shows off all the attributes of your home. And then usually it's on Tuesday evening when I hit the button and we display your house on the local MLS. Then what happens on Wednesday? Well, Wednesday is generally, at least in our area, where I tell all the other realtors about your wonderful listing. It's kind of the blast to the professionals. And then what happens on Thursday? Well, Thursday is when I do my personal media blast. And by that, I simply mean I'm going to make sure that the house, the home, the commercial business is blasted out to Facebook and to Facebook professional groups like local realtor associations, to LinkedIn, to Instagram, to YouTube. Every one of these areas whereby we're going to let the local area know about your home. So what happens on Friday of this very special week? Well, Friday is sort of the wrap-up week, and I'll let you a little insight of my own life. It's date night. I put everything aside for just a little bit, and I have date night. And then what happens on Saturday? Well, Saturday/Sunday is when we have open houses. Now let me just tell you a little secret. This is just between you and I. I learned a couple years ago that a little phrase called the power of the invite. Are we going to have probably loads of people come to your open house? Well, possibly, but most likely because of schedules and everything else, We're not going to have a zillion people there. However, the power is in the invite. This is when we're going to invite the neighborhood. This is when we're going to invite some people on my buyers list. All these different groups are going to be invited to come to your open house, whereby we're going to showcase your house. Then, of course, on Monday, we've told people we're not going to accept any offers until we go through that first weekend. We'll look at all the offers that have been presented on your house, and then hopefully we're under contract sometime on Monday. And then Tuesday, if you know anything about my marketing, you know I have under contract Tuesday, and that's when we tell people your house is under contract. Now, I know that as you've heard all of this, you go, my goodness, Gerald, that's a whole lot of work. Well, it is not a whole lot of work for you, it's a whole lot of work for me. When you have done all that you need to do to get the house ready, it is important that I do this very strategic marketing program to get your house sold quickly and for the most amount of money. Now, you know all my secrets. You can do it yourself. Certainly you can. However, if you want the Wessels Realty team to help you, it would be my pleasure. I just want to remind you I'm Gerald Wessels. I'm with the Wessels Realty team. I help people buy, sell, invest in residential and commercial real estate. And if this is a plan that sounds good to you, I'd love to help you sell your home.